Yo guys, welcome back to Cryptoria. Today I'm going to be covering WINkLINK, but before I do, I'd appreciate if you like, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you know when I upload. And with that being said, let's get into this video. So what is WINkLINK, or otherwise known as WIN? So smart contract is one of the most important parts of modern blockchains. Smart contracts are deployed on blockchains, triggered automatically and cannot be modified after deployed. These characteristics make smart contracts the best solution for traditional digital contracts. However, smart contracts cannot communicate with data outside the blockchains. Based on this problem, they propose a solution to this. The solution being called Oracle. An Oracle connects the off-chain world with smart contracts which differ from most existing oracles. WINkLINK is decentralized oracle which provides more secure services than normal ones. So WINkLINK is a decentralized oracle network. Decentralization reduces the needs of trust among parties of contracts, and WINkLINK ensures that security of the entire procedure of smart contract execution, including obtaining of data off-chain sources. So going through CoinMarketCap, as you guys can see, they're currently just over the 100th position, currently 116th. I will be going over the website today. As you guys can see, the contracts are on the Tron blockchain, where they use the TRC20, which is the technical standard used for smart contracts on the Tron blockchain for implementing tokens with the Tron virtual machine. So as you guys can see, they have been audited by Certix as well. As you guys can see, you go ahead and check that out as well. I did mention yesterday, so what this means is that everything that's been implemented in terms of source code and everything else, it is up to standard. So as you guys can see, in terms of the pricing, as you guys can see, it is underneath that penny still. So it is 0.000488. So it is actually up 7.24% over the last 24 hours, so doing pretty well. In terms of market cap, as you guys can see, it is just jumped over that 375 million. In terms of circulating volume, as you guys can see, it's just underneath that 165 million. So going over the chart quickly, I will be giving down my full breakdown afterwards. So as you guys can see, it was hovering underneath that 0.0006 for quite some time until it did surge all the way to that near the penny mark, so around 0.002. So it hasn't broken the penny mark as of yet, but it does look like it has that potential. So it has dipped unfortunately from that 0.0025 region until around where it is at the moment. In terms of where you guys can buy it, they are actually listed on the big platforms such as Binance. So Binance will be the best place to buy it. As you guys can see, they are trading against most of these stable coins, but you could go ahead and check out KuCoin as well. So guys, I will be jumping over onto the website now. So guys, I just jumped onto the WINkLINK's website just to give you a gist of what it is. So as you guys can see, WINkLINK, the best oracle in the Tron ecosystem. Wink acquires JustLink. So before, JustLink was actually there, but then Wink actually provided the acquisition for it, so they did actually acquire it. So now it is actually called Wink, but you could go ahead and check out this website as well, just to give you an understand more about what it is as well. So as you guys can see, why do blockchains and the real world need Oracle? Blockchains are excellent storage systems where data are tamper-proofing, encrypted and verifiable. However, blockchains cannot access external information nor decide whether the information is authentic and credible. WINkLINK solves the problem of connecting real-world data through smart contracts and ensures the reliability of data through a decentralized mechanism. So what WINkLINK does is use WINkLINK to feed trusted price data to DeFi platforms. So decentralized financial apps provide prices for token exchange and loan mortgage. WINkLINK's embedded price oracle system offers stable and reliable price feeds for DeFi building developers. Trusted off-chain data for more use cases. WINkLINK Oracle allows developers to use any real-world data such as sports and weather. Developers could create custom-made oracles here and connect smart contract with a real world in few minutes. Accelerate Tron ecosystem building. WINkLINK smart contracts can easily access any data, forming a trusted data ecosystem in various industries. With faster, stabler, and cheaper transaction, it provides better services for developers and users. So that is the gist of what WINkLINK does. Make sure you do check out the white paper as well. It gives you more of an insight what it does. So as you guys can see, what is WIN? So WIN is a TRC20 token issued on the Tron network, which is used in multiple scenarios. So I did already mention this at the start as well, if you did mention that as well. So as you guys can see, it's incentive, payment, and governance. So go ahead and check this out as well in terms of how to get started. You can go ahead and build a node on WINkLINK and the price value service as well. And if you guys do want to check out the Justings website, just in case you do get a bit confused, go ahead and check that as well. So guys, I will be jumping onto some upcoming news now. So guys, I have jumped onto CoinMarketCap just to give you an insight of all the upcoming news that's actually happening at the end of Q2, so literally in a couple of weeks. So as you guys can see, they got a whole bunch of stuff that's happening, which is actually on their Reddit page. So as you guys can see, they have a lot of stuff here that is available. So as you guys can see, dice game migration to the Sun network, transaction fees will be cheaper and faster, new project underway, Wink will be launched, live token will be listed on further exchanges, and so on. So do have so many stuff available coming out literally at the end of this month. As you guys can see, pretty much at the end of Q2, they are releasing a lot of stuff. So hopefully what this does will actually increase the price of what it is at the moment, and actually, you know, help people and holders just get a bit more involved with what this is. It just gives you more of an insight of what they're actually up to. But go ahead and check out each one of these as well. They actually have a tons that's coming out at the end of this month, so go ahead and check this out as well, guys. So guys, what everyone's been waiting for, the price analysis. So this time I will be giving a long-term and a short-term projection, just because it is a pretty fairly well-known project and has been around for a time, so there is some sort of short-term gains that you could actually make from this. So as you guys can see, in terms of long-term, I did actually mark out this Fibonacci, as I do believe Fibonacci is good for a long-term sort of positioning. It does have more of a stronger, you know, analysis on Fibonacci, especially when long-term time frames. So as you guys can see, I am on the monthly right now, so I've already marked this out. As you guys can see, it has been rejecting at the moment this level of resistance that's been formed. Hopefully what it does now, it does create a level of support within the next month and then continue going on. As I know, at the end of this month there will be a lot of news, so hopefully this does turn bullish, and if it doesn't, I hope it does create a level of support in the next candle and then continue going towards these level of resistances around that 0.01, and hopefully it does actually burst, or it might actually just reject this level of resistance, create another level of support before going all the way back up towards its all-time high around that 0.003, and what it does there is beyond. So hopefully it does actually just continue going on, breaking that zero, going towards that penny, and hopefully everyone gets those good gains. So this is my long-term projection, guys, as you guys can see clearly in terms of long-term going back towards our all-time high. In terms of short-term gains, as you guys can see, I am on the daily time frame now. I have just drawn out this trend line here. It has touched on once, twice, and potentially a third time. It did just miss out on that third time touch, so I did mark out here. It probably will touch the third time here before bouncing off and hopefully creating a level of support around this level here. As you guys can see, it has held up this support quite well around that 0.0004 level, so it has created a lot of support level here, actually once, twice, three times, even around here that holds a resistance before. So it does seem to be a very strong level of support. So hopefully what it does now, it does create another level of strong support around that trend line as well, and then bounce towards and going past this little mini range, going towards these level of minor resistances. So hopefully in terms of short term, this is what I think, and in terms of long term, this is what I think. Guys, let me know what you think as well. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on bell notification for all future videos. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.